Hey guys, it's Ken Scott back. I want to do another video. I went to the room today and I saw apparently the nice gentleman was frantic when he saw these videos that we put out. So, frantic in the sense that he put a desperate plea for business. He put his phone number up and said, he says, I'm reading from the website, and he's saying, don't listen. Well, guys, I hate to break it to you. Discount waiver companies use the same exact website. If you don't believe me, you can call the Parole Board of Canada, speak to the pardon department, and they can verify that. And just to give you guys the phone number, let me see if I can find it here quickly before I get started on today's lesson. Okay, so pardon. Maybe it's on the Parole Board, but it's in the phone here. Here we go. 1-800 874 2652. So again, that's 1-800 874 2652. It's the Parole Board of Canada. And if you don't believe me that this is the same website that has to be used to process a pardon and complete your pardon, give them a shout and ask them this question. So anyway, so moving on, the links are going to be in the description, but what I'm going to do today is give you guys a even better treat than the other day. I'm going to actually put together like a pardon, so to speak, pardon application, and you guys can keep this video as a bit of a tutorial, and then you can probably do your own. So it's a, these are different than border cases because here the rules are straightforward, etc. They're not complex. Where the border stuff is way more complex. It's way more ins and outs. So this case, I mean, everything's online, so this is different. So this we can get away with, but the other stuff we cannot. So okay, so we're gonna go to first thing you do says get your criminal record. Basically, you go to your RCMP detachment or a fingerprinting business, and you tell them I need digital prints done for record suspension, or you can say pardon, whichever you want. Either way, you need digital prints done to get this pardon application completed. So that's a given. Okay, so then we're going to let's go to court information sheet. And you guys have seen me use the white bulb-headed microphone in the videos, which I'm holding. Hopefully I'm loud and clear. And we're going to go down to court information form. Now I'm going to put the microphone on the desk here, so hopefully you can still hear me. Okay. I now put the microphone down, and let's start filling out our pardon application. This is assuming you qualify, etc., etc. That could be for another video. Okay, last name, Scott. First name, Ken. Use any other names? No. What is your gender? Male. What is your birthday? Today we're going to go with 1980-12-25. So year, month, and day. What is your mailing address? 818 Main Street, Town Surrey, British Columbia. Let me see if I can spell it out. So either you can spell it out or say BC. Normally what I like to do to be pretty, and this is just my thing, I kind of center it over province, but it's just what I do. Postal code, Victor 3, say 5, X-ray 2, country. The nice gentleman would love for me to put down the country, but let's say Canada. Okay. For court use only, obviously it means the court uses that, so ignore it. So all this you ignore in this shaded area, just ignore. Okay, full name, Ken Scott. Date of birth, 1985. Okay. For the court information form, that's all you have to do. Now, remember, you need a court information form for each city where you were convicted. So, if you were convicted, let's say in Vancouver, this would go to the Vancouver court. If you're convicted in, let's say Toronto, it would go to the relevant Toronto location. If you're convicted in Calgary, it goes to the Calgary court. So if you've got 4 convictions, 4 cities, you need 4 of these forms. So you got to find out where you were convicted. And then in this case, I'll print out one sheet, or one set anyway. No, I don't want to save as PDF. Oh, that's right. It's not even plugged up to the printer. This one. So you get the point. Okay, so you print this out, put it aside. Okay, let's go back up. Okay, we did criminal record. That's just you getting your prints, court information sheet. I'm going to ignore military conduct sheet because most of you have not been in the military, so let's skip that. Local police check. This one is critically important. And remember, it's only good for 12 months from the date signed, so just keep that in mind. Download again. Again, Scott. Ken. You know the names? No. Male. Date of birth. 1980/12/25. You have a driver's license? Yes. And I'm going to say it's BC. What is your mailing address? 818 Main Street. What kind of one up there? Oh, yeah, I like it nice and centered. Surrey. BC again. Victor 3 William 9 X-ray 2. I like to make mine nice and even so it's nice and pretty. You know, I'm all about the appearance of things, aesthetic. They have to be aesthetic. That's mailing address. And they want to know your residential address. So in this case, we're going to say it's the same. 818 Main Street. Oh, I gotta make it pretty again. Okay. Surrey. Oop, went too far. Like I said, I like mine nice and centered. So it's aesthetically pleasing. Canada. And when did I move to this house in Surrey? We're going to say I moved there because they want to know where you lived for 5 years. So I'm going to say April, the present. Okay. Where's it going? Well, it's going to the Surrey RCMP. Although Surrey, they're getting a new police force here soon. They fired the RCMP. Anyway, again, so full legal name in this page: Ken Scott. And I said, oh man, I said 1980, 12/25. Okay, so just imagine this is done completely, which it is. You ignore the shaded areas. That's for the police to fill in. And we would hit print. Then I hit print here. It comes out. Except this laptop is not connected to the printer. I had it on Wi-Fi for a bit, but I'm kind of old school. I like the cables. Wi-Fi, it's okay sometimes. So I have Wi-Fi. Sorry, Wi-Fi internet, but the Wi-Fi is not hooked up to the printer here, so not really a big thing. But anyway, you get the point. You print that out. Now let's go back. Oh, let's go back again. Okay, document support identification. No need to open this. I've already told you guys. Your passport and driver license. If you include them both in the packet, you cannot go wrong. Schedule exception form. I'm not even going to open. This is for like sex related crimes. I believe involving minors. We've never even tried to do a pardon for someone that had a sex crime with a minor. So, and I don't know. I think in all likelihood it'd be very difficult in this day and time to get one of those pardons anyway. Okay, so then we go to. All right, let's go to measurable benefit. We'll come back to record application. Let's go download the form again. Okay, here we go. Scott, Ken, 1980. Right. Oop, if I should go there. Signature. Now, clearly indicate how a record suspension would provide you with a measurable benefit and how it will sustain your rehabilitation in society. You guys have to, this is kind of something you have to tailor to yourself because I don't know how a pardon is going to provide you with a measurable benefit. Only you know. So basically, how they're going to benefit you and help you become adjusted as a law-abiding Canadian citizen slash reintegrated, in simple terms, to be honest. Describe all positive changes you've already made to improve your situation since your conviction. You may include supporting documents. So, just to let you guys know, yes, you can type on this screen as well. And then when you're done, you can print this screen. Name again, Ken Scott. Date of birth. And information on the offense. So only you guys know the details regarding your offense. So here is where you put your information regarding the actual offense, your convictions anyway. And number 4, ignore. That's for sex offenses, including age of victim. So if you got a sex offense, give us a shout at 1-888-908-3841 because that's vastly some different things have to be done for that, including if it's a border case. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to pretend like I'm printing. Okay, well, it wiped it out, but just pretend I just finished typing. In my case, I hit print. Boom, you guys can hear it. You guys can hear it printing out there. There we go. Done. Okay. Now let's go back here. Record suspension application. I'm kind of going through this little quickly because we got someone coming into one of our locations in a few hours. Okay, last name Scott. Ken. Have you used any other names? No. Male. Well, I hope I'm male. All the women tell me I'm male. Date of birth 1-9-8-0-12-0-0-9. Were you born in Canada? Okay, yes. Do you have a driver's license? Yes. Are you employed? Yes. And if you're self-employed, I don't know if I'm considered self-employed, whatever. Um, let's pretend I'm the troll. Okay, my company, Batman's Pardon and Waivers. So for a second, I went to the troll. Mailing address 818 Oh, there we go again. 818 Main Street, Surrey, BC. Ooh, you guys get the gist of the rest. Okay, now here they want to know where you live for 10 years. Now on the I believe on the local police check I said I had been there since '04, so 818 Main Street, Surrey. I keep forgetting to make it nice and pretty. You guys don't have to make it nice and pretty. It's just a personal thing with me. And postal code. So we'll say 2000404. I think I said April 4. Get rid of that one. So that covers the 10 years because obviously this being 2020, 2004. Oh, hold for a second. Okay. Same thing. Ken Scott. And 9. There. Telephone number. Here we go. 888-908-3841. Oh, didn't like that. All right. Well, in that case, 604-332-9213. All right. Can we leave a voicemail? Yes. Can we contact someone else about your application? Um, mm, Boy, yes. In this case, I'm going to say no. If you've been a member of the Canadian Forces, no. You have any other convictions that do not appear on your criminal record, including convictions in another country? That's no. And what do I do? Hit print. You guys already know the rest. So you guys print all these documents out, put them aside, and then you can also add other stuff in here to show rehabilitation, like maybe like letters from friends, stuff you've done in the community to show your life has changed. If you went to the food bank, helping give out money, well, not money, give out food to the poor or whatever, and anything showing rehabilitation. Because the thing is, with these cases, the more you have, the better for you. The discount waiver companies will say you don't need it, but come on, you can never put too much of a good thing in a government application packet. I mean, that's common sense. But then again, they don't have common sense, so go figure. Oh, remember, record suspension application is only valid for 12 months from date you sign, so you should probably all sign these documents at one time. But the local police check, that, well, that will be signed at the station anyway, so that's a different story. And obviously, you mail your application. Oh, just lost Wi-Fi. Anyway, but the point is, see, my Wi-Fi just dropped off again. You guys now know basically how to complete your own part, and those are the documents. Add in some supplements, stuff like I said, letters, stuff you've done in the community, maybe. If you had a parole officer, maybe they wrote an evaluation that says you're a good person now. Um, it just really depends, right? Because each case is specific. If you want to do a really good case, those are the things you can add in there. If you just want to slap it together like the discount waiver companies, then this is what you do. So it's all a matter of what you want, what works best for you. So it's not that hard per se to do these. Where it gets tricky is, like I said, with the local police check. If 50 knows you on a first name basis, you may have some trouble because the fact that on this local police check, they want to know what you've been doing essentially in your hood. And again, if they know you first name basis and they say, "Oh, hey, uh, Saul, hey Saul, how's it going?" You're walking down the street and they wave to you, you know you've got problems. because you take this to that station and they say, "Oh, you want a pardon?" So sure, we'll take good care of you. Yeah, that local police check form will be filled up, and then the you got to explain to the pardon board why you deserve to be approved for a pardon. And if you cannot explain it to them in a way that they find appeasing, guess what? Denied. And don't believe that BS a certain person was saying they can appeal it, they can fight it. This is the Canadian government. We all know how the Canadian government is. When the day is over, they make the final decision. You can say what you want. When the day is over, they make the final decision and it's done. So don't buy that BS that you heard. Oh, I can appeal it. Yeah, they had the final say so in the end. You guys should know that, especially you guys with criminal records. You know, in the end, the judge has a final say so. So yeah, you can appeal something from a court, but in the end, it's the same thing. Whether it's even if it's a appeals court, the judge in the end still has the final decision. So don't believe that bullshit. And yeah, so that's basically it. My tutorial for having to do a pardon. The address, obviously, when you get to this link, you can get the address yourself. I will put this link in the description, and I'm gonna have to restart this laptop because of the Wi-Fi. It is what it is. It's happened before, and I think that's about it. But just remember, this local police check is very important, and this one here too, the measurable benefits / sustained rehabilitation. These two things are critical. So, bottom line, if you're Willie, the warehouse worker from Winnipeg, and you only have one conviction from stealing a car when you're 19, now you're 50. Willie, you can do your own pardon. You don't need Batman's pardons and waivers. Unless you just want to just throw money away. I mean, that's obviously your choice. It's your money. If not, do your own, get your own prints, pay your 644 Canadian government fee, or 644.88 government fee. Now, mind you, when you get your digital prints done, some of these police agencies will send you to a fingerprint company, which happen to be operated by, quite often, a lot of discount waiver companies. The minute you go in there and say you need prints for pardon, or even waiver, but especially pardon, there's a good chance they're going to try to sell you hard on a pardon and say, oh, don't worry, we can do it. You guys want to spend your money, again, it's your money. But if you stand firm and say, nope, sorry, Mr. Batman, I only need digital prints done, and then I can take care of it myself. He says, oh, you don't want to make a mistake, yada, yada. Well, you know what? You know what you guys should say? It would make me tickle pink. If you go to Batman's Pardons and Waivers, say to them, oh, I just need digital prints. I don't need help with the pardon. They say, well, we can do it for you. Say, no, no, no. Ken Scott already showed us on YouTube how to do a pardon for simple / less complex cases. And please write back to me, email me back, and tell me what they say after that or the look on their faces. Because we're at www.usentry-waiver-services.com and at 1-888-908-3841. But the email is info at denied, DENIED, denied entry, ENTRY, to, which is TO, USA.com. So info at denied entry to USA.com. Please email me and tell me the response that you get from it. I mean, we do this for you guys for free so you can save some money so you won't get bent over by the discount waiving company. So we make less than 1 cent for this video and all the others. My only satisfaction is that you guys don't get ripped off because, like I said, I'm a brown guy and I love to save some money if I can. And I will go on to say the main reason why, well, one of the biggest reasons why we're also doing this is because of the troll. You can thank the troll. Had the troll not flapped his jaws, we likely wouldn't have done the videos on the pardon because we say, who cares? But because the troll likes to flap his jaws, he's the reason why we're doing these videos. Because the thing is, what the troll does not realize is he's given us a lot of great ideas to market and make money off of him, essentially. And he's doing it all for free out of the goodness of his heart. So he'll likely flap his jaws again. We'll take another idea and monetize it and make even more money. And we can pass the savings off to you guys. He's already given us another idea. He's got this big thing about me in England for some reason. So now we're going to also offer tutorial videos like this privately for people for their pardon cases or whatever. So you guys call up. We'll do a video and we'll ship it to you guys, or just do it together online. It's okay. Well, why don't you check this area, do this area, or read to me what you have. We'll charge the small fee for that, obviously. But the thing is, it'll still save you guys a bunch of money. So again, I'm not going to give him the pleasure of mentioning his name, but he knows who he is. He's going to hear this. But because of the troll is the reason why we bring you guys this great and wonderful free content. So keep it up, Mr. Troll. The more you flap your jaws, the more people save money. Again, it's Ken Scott, US Entry Waiver Services.com, 888-908-3841, 604-332-9213. The only thing that we hope never happens is that we hope the troll never closes his mouth, because if he does, that's one of the areas that may bite us a bit, because then it'll be a bit more tricky to get new and innovative ideas. Whereas we won't have the jaw flapper anymore. So, okay, Mr. Troll, have a good night, and I guess good day. And the rest of you guys, live long and prosper, do your own part, and if possible, and save some money. I'm out.